Want me to grab an umbrella?
Yeah, you might want to.
I'll do that both
I mean,
ways.
just in case.
I mean, I've got stuck in the rain. I can deal with it.
Yeah.
But I don't want your computer
Hello.
to get messed up, though. So you can hold it over your
Oh,
computer.
yeah, that's right.
Well.
Oh, I got that thing. I've got that thing, so if it starts
Oh, yeah.
raining.
Okay, let me go get the umbrella real quick.
All right, cool. All right, the shop is open.
Right back.
All right. Got the shop open. Going to this park. I was gonna.
That's cool.
Yeah, but it's looking like we're gonna try.
You should get a workout, a cold breeze.
Yeah, she's getting an umbrella just in case, so, cause my luck, I'll get down right when I get down there. It'll start raining. But
this is a come on, man. This goes in that big box. Give me a 15. Oh yeah. I thought it was hot this morning when I came out. No, it'll be fine once it rolls through. I think this little box loaded. Alright, go ahead and put that wheel back on.
Yep. Oh. 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 Hey. Shoot. Okay. Hey everybody. Sunday. I have no idea what the date is. 24th. This day, I don't know, 50 something, 52, 53. Training. Going to the park today.
I'm not drinking your water. I grabbed one from mine.
All right.
One of mine.
Got me a spotter, Mary.
What, baby?
I got me a spotter. She's gonna help me get to the park.
Shayla put both of the umbrellas in the car, and I was like, well, I said we should keep one inside. Just one? Yeah, we're gonna keep it fast. Shayla said 4 o'clock. You wanna push here?
No,
You wanna just
I know,
fast?
yeah.
Just
I guess speed is an issue, but my main goal though is to try and get up this hill solo at some point, like I used to be able to do. But my immediate goal is just to try and get to that black line, that first black line. Can you kind of get behind me, just in case?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's what you mean by spotter.
Yeah. 'Cause
Oh, you got it?
that. Okay. All right. I made the first black line. That was.
Do you want to stop now, or are you gonna keep going?
Yeah.
Straighten
Let's
a little.
just keep going.
Okay.
'Cause I mean, Can you give me a shove?
Yeah.
Because that's the furthest I've been able to make it. So,
okay.
uh,
Well, I'm just like
yeah.
barely.
Okay.
I'm just kind of like having
Right.
my hands on here, so I'm
Okay.
not even pushing.
Yeah, that's
Just
cool.
Tell me when you're tired,
No, that's cool.
because I'm not even pushing you. I just have my hands on there.
Okay, yeah, just to kind of make.
Woo. I think it's harder for you because you're not going in a straight line, but you could do it
Yeah.
if you were straight. You know what I mean?
Well,
In the wind, too.
probably not. I mean, I don't think I can do it yet. I've been trying to. The only reason I got that far by myself today is because I didn't have a spotter. When I'm out here by myself,
Oh, it's scary, yeah.
yeah, I don't, because turning on that hill and going downhill at the same time.
And these people fly in and out of here fast.
Yeah, and I'm carrying around this extra weight, so it's hard
Yeah.
maneuvering the chair.
Just
So,
let me know, like, when you want me to not push and when you want me to. You know what I mean?
okay. No, yeah, I know what you
Let's
mean.
cross this,
Yeah, no, right. No, that's a good idea.
Maybe it's a little harder, though.
No, it definitely does.
Depends the direction.
Yeah,
I guess.
you're right, though. We probably want to get across the street. Yeah, I would. I think once we get to this,
Just get you up.
yeah, when we get to that post,
Okay.
I think I'm
And
good.
it gets pretty flat.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Not bad, huh? You feel satisfied with that?
Yeah, definitely. No, because my goal was like a month ago, well, 2 months, almost 2 months ago. I was my goal was to be able to get up that hill solo, leaving the apartment complex.
Right.
In 1 month, and after 1 month, I had no idea I gained this much weight because I can't get off on a scale,
Well,
and I lost, and I know I'm on the keto, man, and so I've been really strict about that for the last 3 months, so I know I probably lost about 20 pounds or so, but I gotta lose like probably 20 more, man.
I want to
So
lose
yeah,
myself.
but
It's so hard at my age with hormones and stuff that
Yeah.
I'm not giving up. See, the thing is just keep going.
yeah,
Not give up.
it's a whole lifestyle change, man. It really
Yeah.
is. But I've been really, really good, man. With that, I like the keto too, just because
What is keto?
it's basically just no carbs or very, very low carbs.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's so hard for
Yeah,
I noticed you had a lot of meat. That explains that.
yeah. No, but
Lots of
no bread,
proteins.
no bread, no pasta, no
Well,
rice.
I did see keto bread. Do you ever use that?
What?
At Schnucks?
No, I've never. No, I.
Yeah, they have.
Oh, really?
They
I'd
have
like-
this bread, and I always got it because they had low carb bread, and I would get that, and they used to have it at the Salvation Army all the time. And you didn't even have to go to the food pantry because you know how bread goes bad fast. So they
Yeah.
always had tons of it. And
I wonder if that goes bad even faster. I don't know. I wonder what they make
No,
it.
I mean if you eat it in like 4 days or 5 days, it's still good. I would always put it in the refrigerator.
Yeah, I know that they have.
It's
Now,
just grocery stores
come to think
have
of
to
it-
be over the top. You know what
Right.
I mean? Because like people won't buy bread unless the freshness date is like so far away. But I noticed I was looking for that bread at Schnucks, and they had the only one they had left was keto, and I know
Oh.
I've seen.
I gotta try that. Oh, I have to try that because
I'll have to
Yeah.
grab you some whenever I go there now.
diet starts getting a little boring after a while.
Well, they have a
So,
section
but I
at
know,
Walmart
yeah, I
that's
know that they
keto.
have like a whole, and I every now I pretty much quit using them now, but I used to use these shakes too. The you know, like Rob Lowe does the Atkins commercials for Atkins shakes.
I
Which-
hardly watch regular TV because my converter
Yeah.
spot or my antenna was wrong. Now I have a digital TV, but
Me too.
I got so used to not using it, I forget it.
Yeah.
I watch YouTube
No,
all the time.
that's really good though. TV is just evil.
I miss some things, but like my dad set it up. He's like, your TV that Adrian gave you is digital. You don't need the converter box. I didn't even know, and so he got it working, and I watched the Olympics. But that was about it. And then I figured I don't like sitting through the news. Here's something really weird. Okay, so when you watch shows from like, don't ask me why, but I was in this like retro phase. Oh, you don't want to go down there?
What? Well, the park's right down here.
Oh, I thought you meant this nature trail's down here.
Oh no, because that is like impossible, man. To
Get around.
to get back up. That is.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
it's possible.
I mean, even
but
if I pushed you?
Yeah, but
Okay, that's okay.
it's possible. You know, it's possible. But I had someone do that before, and she was a caregiver, but she was like,
couldn't do it?
she was like pretty young and in shape, like really good shape. I'm not saying
wow.
I'm not saying you're out of shape, but I'm
No,
just
but I
I'm
know
just
what-
saying she had she
Wow.
did it, but she was not happy about it. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and and she
Well,
was.
when we come back, we can go down the next way.
No, we can still access the trail going this way.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
I'm so used to going that way. Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
like a weird. I sometimes fall into obsessive compulsive, where
I know I'm the same way with you.
but
Gotta
I'm fine. I forgot. Well, duh, I can go the opposite way
Okay.
too.
you're gonna see
but,
me. I'm gonna start like crossing the road sometimes because
To build up speed.
Well,
crossing.
no, but see how like on the sides of the roads kind of go to the side. They kind of go downhill on each side.
Yeah.
So it's like I start working one side more than the other, and so that side starts getting tired, and that side gets tired. I kind of switch.
Well, don't feel bad if you want me to push you and just take a break too.
Well, no, this part ain't that bad at all.
Yeah, this is nice.
It just
yeah, when I've gone up hills and I'm like, oh, I just want to relax, I'll cut through instead of going up Mammo Hill or something. Because I walk through the neighborhoods over there on the other side too, and they're hilly. But when I get to these streets, I'm
I know,
like,
man.
oh.
I used to do all of that solo, even that neighborhood, those villas, right? Yeah, I did. I could go.
They never say anything to you?
No.
Because I walked in one of them and they go, this is private.
Yeah.
But they were kind of rude, but oh well.
Nobody said anything. They kind of looked at me a little funny, but I think.
They're probably like, maybe he's new.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Like maybe they thought maybe I was.
And me, they probably looked at me and thought immediately, she probably lives at Fox Hill Apartments. She looks like.
Yeah.
No, it's just funny. Oh well, that's nice though, because it has that lake. Did you go to the one that has a lake or something?
No. The one right next door to the apartment.
Oh, that one too. Yeah, actually, that's the one that they were complaining to me. The one across the street.
Yeah, well, they have that. They have that. I know they have that sign.
Yeah.
There's that sign that it's like right in the back of my apartment. I can see it from my sliding door, saying private property, do not trespass or whatever.
Now, when that one with the lake was new, Adrian was little. I remember going there and nobody said anything, but there was like nobody. It had a sign, but I saw a guy from Fox Hill who looked pretty, like you could tell he was like, I knew the guy. He was like a North Ender guy. He didn't look freaky at all.
A Hoosier? Is that what you were trying to say?
I'll say the people probably don't have a lot of he didn't look like a retiree that would live there or something.
Yeah.
But he was going there with his dog, and I saw him walking. And I was like, well, those people over there must be more chill because the other.
Are you talking about the guy that lives by you?
No.
There's a guy that lives by you. I think he's kind of new. He's got a Rottweiler.
Yeah, he's cool. He's like really.
Yeah, I only.
Is he nice to you or mean or?
No, I only met him one time. He was cool. I pet his. Yeah, I pet his dog and
Yeah,
he.
I wish you lived in our section. You would love it. It's so quiet. People are like so. Like they're friendly, and if you needed something, they would give it to you. But they're not like gossipy and telling you what and what's going on.
Yeah.
And they don't try to get in your private life, but they're there for you too. Like
Yeah.
if you need, but they're quiet. It's not like drama. We had one girl that I loved her so much I didn't even really care. But the only thing is, I think it freaked Shayla out, and she didn't last too long. But you know, like compared to places like my friend PJ that lives down the hill.
Well, what's
She's just like terrified down there sometimes, and I'm like, man, we have the best building.
Yeah.
Just from friends that I know.
Yeah.
Building 2 is pretty good, but the parking lot, you know, like they used to do drag racing in the middle of the night, and she said it woke her up. A friend of mine, and there was a girl on top of the car and all kinds of stuff. I'm like, what is it with drag racing lately? And she said, oh, it was crazy, and she saw some weird things, and I was like, yeah, I don't think Julia has control over this place.
Yeah.
But anyway, but I was going to tell you, this is so weird that we were talking about this, and I thought about it. Shayla was telling me something. Somehow she got into, she likes those YouTubers.
Yeah.
And she'll find a YouTuber and then she'll like focus on them and watch their stuff every
I've
day.
done the same thing. Like, and I binge watch like everything they make.
Well, and this one guy, he was like into Dante's Inferno.
Oh,
She
okay.
never heard of it, and she goes, man, this book, it was written in the 1200s.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, that's famous. I said, I know this one cool priest that did a book study on it. And he was like from Harvard and Yale. He was like a real, like he was going to be an architect and then had a religious experience, I guess.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
But she was describing it to me, and I was like, man, he was kind of profound because there are people that mystics that have visions of things.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like symbolism and it's not literal, but you never know.
Oh, yeah.
And then she was saying some things about how, people say St. Peter was crucified upside down and that's not in the Bible. And I said, well, I'm Catholic and we don't just have the Bible. We have, like I was talking about St. John of the Cross and these great writers and stuff. And there was this one lady who lived in the late 1700s, and it's weird that we're talking about this. I said she was given a vision in detail about the Passion of Christ, and the actual movie Passion of Christ, the one Mel Gibson did, was based like word from word of her mystical vision.
Oh, wow.
And she was a stigmatist, but this is what's, because like in the movie they show him fall down and the thorn in the crown digs way in his skin, and it shows things with like Mary, how when he was like getting scourged, she like felt it, but she wasn't there.
Oh, wow.
And like all that was in the movie word for word, and they should have given her credit, and maybe they did, but she was bedridden. She was, and I was thinking about this, and I was like, martyrdom as a Christian in the Western Hemisphere, and even a lot of Eastern places, is very rare. Now, if you live in Africa, or when ISIS was around in that, you could be martyred for being a Christian, but it's not common like it was, you know, in Rome, like the first century. Right. But I noticed, like, I always like to read okay, before someone becomes a saint, first they're like called servant of God, then venerable, then a blessed, and then a saint. But there's very strict criteria because the Catholic Church doesn't want to seem hokey pokey and fruity tooty, so they are very strict. But the ones that are like,
can I cross the road? I mean, looking back of us.
oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So I was thinking about.
I don't want to go on that thing. I want to go down because this one is not very. Yeah, this is not very wheelchair friendly. I wanted to go down there by the bathroom and turn and go down that way, but yeah, we can access the nature area.
Okay.
Down there.
Oh yeah, it does kind of go in the trees more. But anyway, I like to read like who the people they're investigating or who the blesseds are because they're more recent people. And it's interesting how, and I remember somebody was saying this before at a talk, that the martyrdom now is mostly physical disabilities.
Oh, okay.
That is like the most of the saints and mystics, like you still hear about people getting the stigmata, like St. Francis. A lot of them were bedridden, and like the newest people being studied were like children who had cancer or died very young, but they were mysteriously happy, like when they were, and some of them that had cancer like the last year or two, they were like bedridden, and this one lady,
this
I don't know if she's a saint yet, but she died in like.
Hey, can you move that trash can a little bit? I'm gonna try and go where this grass is because it looks.
Wait, this way you mean?
Yeah, or just. Yeah, okay. There's just
This one lady, she was from Canada, and boy, she really.
Hey, will you get back to me? I just want to make sure. I don't. I'm still.
Oh, you're going this way down the hill? Oh no, that circles to the side too, doesn't it?
No.
Okay.
No, I was going to the left. It was just my chair just kind of.
Doesn't this go back to that same trail?
Yeah,
Maybe
but
not.
if we come up here and turn to the right,
It's easy.
yeah, we missed because there's a section there.
See,
Yeah,
you know this stuff better than me.
Yeah,
like
there.
What's hard and what's
Well,
not.
I actually fell out of my chair one time on that spot. So I remember.
Like a
So
there.
yeah, I remember it well. There's like a big huge crack up there.
There is a trail over there too.
Yeah.
But you know better because I don't have that experience.
It's been pardon my language. It's been like 10 years. So since I've been down here.
Oh really? Wow.
Well, I came down like about a month ago, but I only went to the sign and turned around. But this is the most I've been to this park, in about 10 years.
Wow. It'll probably look different because the trees and stuff are bigger down there now. I remember when they first planted those, like, all those Christmas tree looking things, they were small, but it looks weird looking out there now because there are buildings there, but it still kind of neat to overlook St. Charles. This is the highest point in St. Charles, by the way. Did you know that?
Someone mentioned that.
The second highest is over by
yeah.
Freedom's, but this is the highest point, so it's kind of cool. It's like the mountain of St. Charles.
Yeah.
But somebody, on one of those plaques down there.
Yeah, somebody told me that though.
It's man-made though.
Somebody told me though that Fox, what's man-made?
It says on one of those plaques down there.
Yeah.
That the Indians made this, and it was actually a burial ground. So
no kidding.
We're like poltergeists.
This is like a.
It was a mound for.
Maybe I should have gone around the other way. I don't.
Here, I'll help
but
you.
wait a minute. Yeah, just let me. I'm gonna try and go around. I think if I go around to the side here.
Yeah, this was a heavy populated Indian area.
No kidding.
And they show a picture of this girl weaving a basket from the 1800s.
You know, and it's
I
weird.
Show it to you, but
I've heard, you know, it's weird. I actually, I don't know if I had like a weird gut feeling or something, because I knew that the mound builders were in this area, you know, and I just remember thinking like a couple times. I even did research about it, but I couldn't find anything. So I wanted
right there. I wish I could take a picture of it with your phone.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
You don't have it with, do you want me to try? I could push you back up the hill.
No, yeah, but when I come back, but this.
It's kind of a ways down there though, but Shayla took a picture of it before. If she saved it, she wanted to show my dad.
No, I definitely want to do it because that'll be a good.
You should video it with this so you can read it, because there's a lot.
No, exactly.
But I had no idea, and it said Drosty. There was pictures of them on Drosty Road, so I guess that was like an area the Indians sold their stuff. But they show a totally like cliche looking Indian girl with the braids and everything sitting and weaving a basket. And I know there's like Portage to Sioux. There was a lot of Indians, and we're not that far from there. But I never thought of this being man-made. It's kind of crazy to think of it.
No, it's really weird that you mentioned that, because I just knew, and I was like, I remember just laying in bed, and I was just thinking about stuff, and I was like, I wonder, because I was just we're doing research on the mound builders, and I was like, I wonder if this is like a mound that was built, and I tried to do I couldn't find anything.
Well, I think they kept it hidden for so long because they didn't, especially with that Poltergeist movie. Because this is
and they didn't want to admit that they actually had civilization. I think
they didn't want people to know that we buried over sacred. I mean, if your parents and ancestors are buried, because it says it was like burial. Because they used to bury on hills, I think, because they thought it was closer to the earth, or closer to the sky, maybe. I don't know what the thing was. Cahokia mounds.
Yeah.
They're shaped different though, but those are really old. But they had Indian pictures of them in the late 1800s. I mean, that's close to where my grandma could have been born. Like, so that wasn't that long ago.
We might want to turn back because this. I don't. If you keep going down there, I keep going down that way. There's where those lakes are. Those lakes. But I just don't know. I don't know. I just don't want to.
The incline is too much coming back, maybe.
Well, I mean, you
can cut through the neighborhood too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And it's flat. I mean, I noticed whenever I was tired and I didn't want to go up that hill at the end, if I went down, just went up a tiny bit and turned down the first street that was flat, it gave me time to rest. So you can zigzag through the.
I know exactly what you mean. I used to do that. I used to be in such good shape, man. And that's probably, like I said, going back 10 years. This is before I started getting all sick, and I was partying way too much. So my body kept getting run down, and all my whole 40s, man, was just, well, I mean, you were around somewhat, but I was just constantly sick. This is the best health.
I would help you get weed. We would split a bag, and it was the worst. Back then, I mean, the weed now is 50 times stronger or whatever they say. It was like that dirt, brown, Mexican ditch weed. I mean, you had to smoke almost the whole thing in one day to get high, and then you had a headache. And I remember I was paranoid to keep anything around, so I'd roll up these joints. And, oh my gosh. But I remember I would come back the next day, Chuck, do you have your weed? I mean, I would drive you crazy. But that's how I was with it. But now I found out that it's serotonin syndrome because... I was in Marijuana's Anonymous for a short period of time.
Hello.
And, I'm not ashamed. There are people that... No.
Yeah.
But anyway, and I met people that had these weird reactions. almost all of them took
fine.
antidepressants.
Got some. No kidding.
And I was like, did this and this happen to you? Yeah. And I said,
Oh,
serotonin syndrome, read this. And they're like, yep.
shade feels good.
See, like, we could cut these here.
Yeah.
Do you want
I-
to do that?
I used to do that. I don't know. You want us to look at the lakes?
Oh, no, I mean, like,
Yeah, when we.
after we circle around, if you want.
But we
I
got.
could try pushing you up the hill. I might be stronger than...
Oh,
I could do it, like, one little
No.
section and then turn down.
yeah. I was gonna say I
Or,
don't.
like, this way, I could try. I could probably...
No, it's not that hard because I help out a lot.
Yeah.
So, no, I was
think
just
could do it. I think I'm stronger now than I was. I need to
This
start
is
lifting weights again.
the Bashut Greenway.
Do you lift weights too at home ever?
I used to lift a lot of weight. Now I just
You
have.
work out, so you don't...
I have these weighted bars. They're like one of the bars is like this long and it weighs 10 pounds, and then I have another one. It's like as long as my arm span, and it's like 12 and a half pounds. So
Wow,
yeah,
that's
I
good.
use.
That's
Well, it's pretty lightweight for like.
for 2 arms, yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh.
I can't.
If
Now
you're
that I'm
doing
older
enough
though,
reps,
whenever I
yeah.
try to go heavy now, I just end up pulling stuff and tearing
Yeah, that's
muscle.
not good.
Uh,
Do you want to go this way or this way? What do you think?
it don't matter.
I'll let you choose.
Yeah,
I go here so much. You're the one who hasn't been here in a while.
yeah.
It's kind of pretty coming here in the fall. But you know, I was thinking about what you said about not being outside. You know, it was so hot though. So you might not, it might not have been just like wait. It might
Okay.
have, it
Hey,
might,
will you give me some of that water?
Oh yeah. Maybe I'll.
Water break
I
time.
brought some of mine too when I was in there.
Ooh, it's gonna be nice and cold.
Hmm.
All right.
This is the kind I usually get. This is from Dollar General, I can tell.
Yeah, I'm thinking too. Okay.
Woo, sweet relief. I like these red little berry things. But anyway, I don't go out. When it was really hot, I stayed inside and just did indoor exercises. I think that would have driven me crazy.
Oh shoot. Oh yeah. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is. I shouldn't have grabbed that like that. Here, I'll wipe it off. Duh.
Don't bother me. I
Yeah.
don't care.
I washed my hands. So.
I'm not a germaphobe. I'm good.
Look at
Alright.
this heat, by the way. How big this is. It's so weird.
Oh wow.
This year, things are freakishly large. And my mom and dad noticed it too. Like, there was this dandelion by my apartment, and it was like about this tall. And the stem was like so thick, and the leaves were like this. I'm like, what the heck? And then I saw some other things, and I'm like, why is everything so much bigger? Am I tripping? And then my parents said, oh yeah, we saw some things, they look so large.
Huh.
And I'm like, well, I guess it's a good sign.
Yeah.
Maybe we got more rain. I don't know, but that leaf was pretty big.
Yeah. I don't know. This is the most in nature I've been in a long time.
It's nice though. If it
That's
didn't
why-
have the...
Yeah. I mean, I'm so glad.
Well, you can
I'm
go in the
no.
grass pretty well,
I was gonna
right?
say. I'm just so glad you decided to help me out, man. 'cause
Yeah, I love taking walks.
yeah,
It's my favorite activity.
I had to get out of the parking lot.
Yeah. That can be boring after a while. Plus, you see so many people, you probably end up talking. And
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I didn't get my workout.
I don't know. It ain't that bad,
Yeah.
especially when you just.
You're bored
I just-
inside or something anyway.
Yeah, and it's like I'm only out there for an hour, and I don't know. I kind of.
But I know know what you mean.
I'm
I would
used
get
to.
tired of being at Fox Hill all the time.
Yeah. Well,
Or just taking walks there. Although I do take walks through there sometimes. But those hills, oh, you would not like that. That hill.
I just don't know. I just don't know how far I should go, because, like,
We can turn around back. We don't have to do it all in one day.
yeah, well,
By
yeah.
the way, this girl, she used to live at Fox Hill a long time ago.
No
And
kidding.
then she got a house in Mammoth Hills.
Yeah.
And I was walking and I saw that. And I was like,
Oh.
oh man. She was friends with Melissa, who still lives there.
Yeah,
and I was
I think.
like, man, I wonder what happened.
I
She's
think
only, what year were you born?
68.
So she was only 3 years older than you and 5 years older than me.
Yeah, it's my.
She was, I don't know if you were there yet, but do you remember a green convertible in front of
shoot.
building 5?
Oh no, I didn't.
Maybe
I never really. I never really went down to the other buildings at all. I mean.
Or you saw it drive by, but you know what? You might have moved in after she was gone.
I've been there. I moved there in 2002.
Well, I think she was actually moved out by then, so you probably didn't know it. She was a real pretty girl, but I wonder what happened, but I guess none of my business.
Yeah.
But I remember her kids growing, they were older than mine, but I remember them at the pool and everything.
No, this is like the farthest I've gone in a while, so I just.
Take it
I
slow,
was.
we can
Yeah,
do it.
I was.
I'm not gonna only do it once and then,
No, I'm not like.
we can do it once a week or whatever.
Yeah.
I love taking walks.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
But just don't be shy and let me know when you want
Okay.
to rest and I can push you.
What about Tuesday? Can we do it? Are you?
Tuesdays I actually babysit the little
Oh,
boy
okay.
above me.
Okay.
But I would say the best day
Different. Yeah, I'll probably
would
just.
be
Probably.
Fridays
Okay.
or Wednesdays, like earlier though than probably today. Maybe like at 1.
Well, what about the weekend days?
Weekends
Are those
are pretty open actually.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's finally cool to be able to do something where I don't need my car because I'm always like,
Yeah.
oh man, Shayla works that day. I don't have the car, but with this activity, I don't have to have the car.
Yeah.
So weekends are pretty good. I usually go to church on Sunday night, but
Oh, okay.
today I already went because Adrian's coming over tonight. And then on the 13th, I usually am out of town, but the odds of it falling on a weekend is not very I mean, it only happens once in a blue moon. So really, weekends are pretty good for the most part. That would be
Oh,
good.
okay.
You prefer weekends
Yeah.
because your aides aren't there?
Yeah.
Here, let me push you.
Well,
You look
hang
tired.
on. No, I got it. I'm just.
I feel
I'm-
bad because I'm like leisurely and you're like working so hard.
It's just how.
But
One.
you
It's
like
just,
it.
well, yeah.
Endorphins, man.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's kind of my exercise. I might need help on this little hill though, but let me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need help
I forget.
on this part.
Yeah, pretty. Okay, which direction do you want to go?
Left. Yeah. All right. Yeah, it just I got this part. I think.
Do you ever go to the? Oh, sorry. Do you ever go to the zoo?
No, I haven't been in there for shoot, probably 20 years, man.
They have this awesome new thing for the monkeys. Oh my gosh, you can get right by them, and they're outside. It's like an epiphany, because they were like the ones still in the ancient cage from like the buildings that were built for the World's Fair. and they
Yeah.
were in those tiny little cages, and now they're outside, so they're like in an epiphany. Sure, you want to
Epiphany.
push?
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, we're outside. What is this? And we can run around. And like they
Yeah.
used to be just like sleeping and laying around, and now they're just like
Okay.
bouncing off everything and running
it.
and playing. And
I got this part.
Okay.
I do believe. Okay. Yeah. So, well, that's cool. So that
You ever
I
wanna try?
I think last time I was there. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool. What's the last time you were there? You said.
Well, we went to see the new monkey thing, and that was
Oh,
probably maybe like
New
6
monkey
weeks
thing.
ago or 2 months ago. And Adrian went with us, so
Oh.
it was like pretty fun. But there are a lot of hills there, but you might have to
Yeah.
use the other, or I could push you though.
Yeah, but if I had my power chair, I would have to take like a ride service or something. Because that thing is like 365 pounds. So, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
See, this is easy for me.
Let's go on this side.
Okay. This is kind of a nice street here too, because it's a dead end. So the likelihood of cars coming down here at this part is slim, because you only have like 3 houses that would come here.
Yeah, I wonder if I'm ever going to be able to get back in
Well, you
that
take it slow.
That
one
shape again.
push at a time.
Yeah. No, I used to get up, do this hill solo.
This whole hill here.
Yeah, well, yeah, I
Jeez.
used to go all the way, I could go all the way back home.
Golly,
So,
that's hard.
but,
So do you want to try keep going up or make a right here?
well, yeah, this part I can do.
Okay.
The only thing that sucks about that is when we get over there and we turn left,
I could do
then,
it. I think I can do
okay,
it.
all
I
right.
could tell, 'cause that
Or
was
we can
easy.
just, or it might be easier if we keep
going
if we
this
keep
way.
going
And then
and
it'll
then
be
turn
half and half.
and then turn right. Yeah, turn right at the next one.
Then it's like half and half.
Yeah.
'Cause I know there's 4 streets. It's Fox Hill, Tally Hall, Hawk, and maybe what is it? Maybe I thought there were 4. Oh yeah, Kister.
Yeah.
There's 4. So this would be like halfway up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm having no problem at all. I think
Oh.
that I could easily, if you ever went all the way through,
Yeah.
like the lake part,
Yeah.
pond, I could push you up. I don't know what was wrong with that girl.
Oh man, well, it's really.
Maybe she smoked.
No, she was actually pretty straight. She didn't really do anything, but
Oh, I like all
I don't know.
these trees. It looks so polished. Yeah, this isn't bad at all. It's actually easier for me because I can like push forward on this,
yeah.
and it like takes the weight off because I'm like top heavy, so all my weight is like in the middle of me.
Yeah.
So to have something to lean forward. So now you want to make a right here, or do you want
Yeah.
to just keep going?
I think.
Let's try to go to Kister
Okay.
while I'm on a roll.
All right.
Then you'll be more confident, and you'll
Yeah.
be like, well, I know Laura can do that.
Yeah.
So
Oh no.
more flexibility going through the park and
No, I know you could do it. I'm trying to help too. So I'm just kind of like thinking about what I used to do.
well, don't feel bad. I used to do ballet, and
Yeah.
I started to do it, but I know I couldn't wear pointe shoes because I'm so much heavier now.
No, I'm just thinking I would if I
We are getting
if I,
older, too. That's
yeah, I know.
all.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm making a lot of progress, you know, and I am making a lot of gains in my strength and losing weight. But I'm just wondering, at what point am I going to start plateauing? You know, like it's at some point it's going to be like, well, this is, well, this is.
Still keep going because you have all these hills around here.
No, what I
As long
mean.
as you have a couple days to repair your muscles.
Yeah.
Like, don't try
So-
to do it every day. Maybe
Yeah.
at least not the hills. You could do like you were the other day in the parking lot.
I can't believe I used to do this. So that's insane.
No, it's pretty
And-
hard for people to walk with that.
And you know, I just used to take it for granted too. Like, I didn't think anything about it. I just thought I was out for a stroll or whatever.
You're talking about like a year ago?
10 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Oh.
that's a big difference.
See, I knew you then, and I thought you were more stronger now. I didn't know that.
Well, I might
I
be,
guess we were
but I'm-
partying and you were stoned and high, so I couldn't tell.
I'm looking around a lot more weight now though. And so when I push
Oh.
training like that, and pushing a lot of weight, I probably am getting a lot like bigger in my shoulders and stuff.
Right.
But I'm probably about 20 pounds heavier. So,
The weight does make a difference.
yeah.
I lost like 6 pounds and took a walk after not walking for a while. It had been hot. And then we had a nice day. And I noticed a big difference. I was like, man, 6 pounds makes a difference.
yeah.
Can you imagine?
Oh, yeah.
Well, this street isn't as flat, but it's okay.
It gets flat up by the,
But this
RV.
would be a nice little workout for you, too.
yeah.
If
It
you
gets-
didn't have those other hills.
It gets flat up by this RV, or flatter anyway.
You went in the
Up-
middle for a
up-
little bit.
Well,
Watch for cars.
yeah, you can let go,
Okay.
I think. Let me see.
It's kind of misleading because it looks like you're not on a hill. It looks kind of flat. But if you look behind you, you can tell it's dipped down. Do you want me to push? You look tired.
Well,
I can tell you're working out hard because your face is kind of red. But mine is too. I'm out of breath.
Yeah.
That was a good workout.
but, yeah, can you, yeah, give me a shove.
You want your
Please.
water? Yeah,
No, but I actually got in shape though. That good a shape because that was back when I had that worker, and I don't know. We just actually we kind of started becoming boyfriend and girlfriend, and then that just
the worker?
yeah. And
Like
so
how long ago?
like I said, that was about 2008, 2007, 2008, 2008.
But not too long ago.
Yeah, but that was a really stupid move on my part. I mean, maybe on both our parts, I don't know. But, cause she was awesome, and then, I don't know, I was just kind of a jerk back then. I don't know what but, so, it just didn't work out. Once we started doing that, it just went downhill really fast.
Yeah.
And she was a great work. Like if we would have done that, but anyway, she would like. I was going down to the park all the time, and so after I did it for like a couple weeks with someone helping me, then I actually started getting in good enough shape to do it solo.
Oh, okay.
But-
you probably had just a lot more opportunity then too.
Yeah,
And she probably wasn't looking at it like work. She was like hanging out with her boyfriend. So you probably did it more often.
yeah, I
You
don't.
think?
No,
How long
well,
did
no,
she
not.
work for you before she was your girlfriend?
Not that long. It was pretty wild.
So
Right.
when you guys broke up, she quit working too?
Yeah, it was pretty much. I don't know. I just kind of exploded on her and just said a bunch of ignorant shit. And yeah, I kind of burned the bridges there, and yeah. So you can relate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, but I
just become too
okay.
sensitive.
I think I'm good here. I think I'm.
Okay,
Yeah. This part's pretty.
I think I just am too sensitive, and relationships trigger like some sort of like basic instinct of like fear of abandonment and fear of being smothered at the same time. But usually it's fear of abandonment because I usually become over the top, and then and then I have a mental illness.
Yeah.
And a lot of times I will be confused because early on they'll act like they really are into me. And I always think, okay, I know they like me.
Yeah.
And then I keep it in my mind and think, oh, they like me. And then I'm missing the subtle cues that they're like, they don't want me to call this much, or they don't want me to this and that and be all smothery. And then, so I just keep doing it, and it's like, I think a lot of times I get rejected, and it's kind of like it's my own fault. But I don't realize it because it's like that fear of abandonment. But I don't know. I just don't think it's kind of like the drugs, it's like alcohol and everything. That I've noticed a lot, the time in my life where I just totally was morally bankrupt, totally selfish with my kids to the extreme.
Yeah, we were just like fighting all the time. I mean, well, you know me. I mean, shit. I've had a lot of problems with mental illness and shit too. I mean, you know that, and so did she at the time.
And then you put it and stir it in the pot,
and then yeah, well, you know, like no, I was pretty straight. I was drinking a little beer, but I was pretty straight at the time. But and she was totally straight. But you ever see those girls that are like kind of a bitch all the time, and they're just kind of got. Well, no, but she's was like a quiet bitch, like just you know what I mean, and just no, and then just say and just like she's kind of. You ever just see girls? You ever just see?
Well, you ever just see? Say something.
Well,
it's like she'll be like.
Well,
and it's like a TV show, a reality show.
Well, I was gonna say.
I don't know the person, and it's creepy because she'd be so quiet, and I was like, man, Adrian's girlfriend's so mellow, and then all of a sudden she'd be like, I hate her, like in a very creepy way, like she really would murder this person, and it was over something so mild on like The Bachelor that she did, and I'm just like, and then I'm telling you. Almost everything she said was, I hate. And I'm like, Adrian's so positive. And they ended up...
oh, is Adrian's girlfriend?
Yeah, and they ended up breaking up. And now Adrian is so much happier, and he moved to St. Louis and lives in this, like... It's like a... It's like a house full of artists. And stuff.
Oh, right.
But it was like gloomy there. But I feel bad. I know she had like depression and all that.
Oh, okay.
But Adrian is just so alive right now. Like,
oh, that's good.
I mean, he's had a lot of trouble too. His dad was shot and killed when he was 12.
Yeah, I remember that.
But he's overcome so much, and he was really aggressive about it, even at a young age. He knew he wasn't going to let it get him down. So he went to therapy and counseling, and he still sees this lady because. I guess he just was very. You know, he knew he didn't want to let it bother him the rest of his life.
I mean, you're kind of a good example in that regard. Like, I mean, you got your problems, but it seems like you've always been kind of proactive about trying to do something about it. So, you know, at least you set that kind of example anyway. You know.
I mean, he does. I'll be honest with you. He uses marijuana and shrooms, but for him, it's like a therapeutic thing. But
Yeah.
I said, you know, once you open the doors of perception, you don't keep walking through them. I said, read the electric Kool-Aid acid test.
Yeah.
And he kind of agrees, but he won't.
Wait, who wrote that?
Ken Kesey.
Okay, yeah, you brought up that quote. The door. That's where the Doors got their name from, right?
Well,
Yeah.
they got their names from the book called Doors of Perception by, what was his name? He was like a philosopher. And,
Yeah.
what do you call those people? Logic and stuff. But, right. I heard you got a new job.
Oh, yeah.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, it's a job, right?
Yeah.
That's
good.
the way.
Nobody wears a mask that goes there, though, too.
Yeah,
Does that bother you?
well, but,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, he looks just like his dad now.
Who is that?
He lives at Fox Hill. Pete has been here for a long time, too.
Okay, you can. I think I can do this part.
Okay, so I forgot the guy, but he's like right up there with, you know, the guy that did the hierarchy of needs, like the modern psychologist.
Maslow.
Yeah, all those
Maslow's hierarchy of needs.
Yeah, he
It's
was
in
like
like
one of those kind of people. I forgot what you call him, sociologist? I don't know.
Sociologist, yeah. That's
But this guy discovered LSD, and he was like,
not Timothy.
well,
Timothy
he was
Leary.
after him.
Yeah,
This guy,
the guy who discovered it was some kind of German
scientist.
German scientist.
Oh
or
no,
something?
that was who discovered it was a German. That was like in the 1800s, I think.
Yeah.
But this guy was like more modern, like in the 50s and early 60s, and he actually inspired all this, like Ken Kesey and Timothy Leary.
Yeah, they were
He
cool.
was before
They were
then.
cool. They were into drugs back then, but they
was
were
a
all
mental
they were all like well read though, you know.
Oh yeah.
And
like
not only that, they were actual writers.
They weren't just trying
Yeah.
to party though. They were
Yeah.
trying to.
Yeah.
It was like self-discovery.
Yeah.
That's why they called it the acid test.
Okay.
Like.
Let me see what I can do here on my own.
Okay.
One more try. I just. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish I could remember that guy's name. But he tried it because actually they were doing. I didn't know it back then. They were doing experiments on the military with LSD.
Oh yeah.
And this is before.
Oh shit.
And for a period of time, until 1967, and the hippie thing
Okay.
started.
Hey, can you get back to me
And
like
hold on, maybe.
well, just let me see until I say something. But just be ready. Spot me, because going down. I don't know how good I'm going to be able to go down this hill. I just not.
I'm kind of holding on. Though.
Yeah. So let me do what I
Yeah,
can.
I'll let go of it. I'll do that.
Okay.
Because it's kind of evening out.
Yeah, I just.
Well, that was a pretty nice little walk.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I think I got it.
You got it?
Yeah. All right. I did all that on my own. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you did pretty good. I didn't really push you that much.
Yeah. No, I've definitely made a lot of progress today. Like
Yeah.
today's, I made a lot of progress, man.
Yeah,
So,
and you don't have to work that hard every day because I noticed that my legs were so weak one day and
Yeah,
I'm like, what's
well.
wrong with me? I'm so out of shape. And then
Yeah.
I realized, oh, my legs really needed repair from the workout the day before. Because I do